Hey everyone, thanks so much for tuning in, and hopefully the last time that we're gonna have to talk about this, but the TSM Regi drama is finally coming to an end. If you're unfamiliar with what this is about at all, we actually made an earlier video on it when it first started, which Jake covered, and so if you didn't watch that, just a little bit of background for you. Vulcan actually tweeted it out: if you want full import team, go buy a team in that region. To which TSM Regi responded, ignorant tweet. If every LCS team left the LCS, you'd be out of a job, buddy, and probably be paid minimum. To which, I mean, the internet really just exploded over this. I mean, people took it so many different ways. Some people were really serious about it, and some people were just memeing it all over the place. And so it was pretty entertaining, I'd say, on Twitter, especially in those replies and the amount of, organizations and personalities that were really going out of their way to get involved in it. I think a pretty accurate response to this was actually done by Medic on live stream.
If you ever have to debase yourself to saying, without me, you'd be working minimum wage, firstly, it shows you have no respect for people that work minimum wage in jobs that are incredibly difficult and that do an incredible amount of good to society. And secondly, it shows you have no basis of your argument because all you're saying is, without me, you're nothing, which is basically what colonists used to say. Regi for that. That is such a stupid take. Sorry, that's really... that was probably overkill, but it's just such a dumb take. I don't mind if you argue from if you say, hey, these are the reasons I think that we should get rid of the import rule. That is a fine argument. I'll argue you on the merits of your argument, but as soon as you say something like, without me, you'd be nothing, it just shows you're a elitist prick.
But like I said, we also got a lot of memes out of this situation. Looking at it and seeing people take it as minimum wage and working at McDonald's, we got a lot of funny takes. My favorite probably being from Ovilee.
This is Ovilee's hot take on the import rule. All right. I think that all of our LCS players should be working at McDonald's. As someone who has traveled globally with all of the LCS teams across multiple events, whether it be Korea, Berlin, Paris. Oh, wait a second. NA didn't go to Paris. I can say from firsthand experience that all I see these players eat is f***ing chicken nuggets from Mickey D's. It doesn't matter if we're in the middle of Korea, an amazing Korean barbecue is at the same price of McDonald's. These players are still gonna eat their damn nuggies. Regi saying that LCS players should be working at McDonald's if they're not I don't know, a player, seems pretty freaking accurate to me. That's all I have to say. That's my hot take. Chicken nuggets go brr.
And so after all of this, we finally got a bit of an apology out of Regi himself, from which he said, spoke to Vulcan and apologized for my tweet. I wanted to clarify that I meant LCS minimum, 75K, and will post something longer to explain my thoughts. Glad that we talked it through and he didn't take it personally. I'll be more thoughtful moving forward and learn from this. And you guys can take that however you want, right? I'm not going to tell you how to feel about that tweet. Some people are still pretty fired up about it, saying it's not very sincere and kind of calling him out. But also, I will say he just said minimum. He never said minimum wage. But when paired with, the saying you'll be out of a job and making minimum, it makes it hard to determine what he really meant in that situation. But he's claiming that he meant making league minimum, at $75,000, which if I'm making $75,000 and I'm out of a job, I'm doing pretty good, I'd say. I'm feeling all right, Maybe I need to be out of a job at this point. I don't know. So let me know what you guys think. Do you think he's being sincere about the situation, or does it feel like he's kind of just eating his own words on everything? Until next time, guys, be safe, be smart, behave, and I'll catch you later.